Hello everybody and welcome to hole number 3, a par 5 of the Glenmonarch estate on tour number 12, the Origin Links. And before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Also visit golfclashtournament.com for more content on tour number 12 or any other tour, golden shot or tournaments for free. You can also get the text guide for tour number 12 or any other tour, shootouts or just all the courses by subscribing to Patreon. Link in the description down below. And if you're going to complete the game and maybe want a little help, those guides are the best on the market. So let's take a look about what we're gonna do in crosswind here. 10% over adjustment, and we use the max topspin and as much side spin to the left possible together with the topspin. Adjusting for a maximum distance with a 10% over adjustment, approximately 75% of a ball in curl if we do have a wind coming left to right. And then we go in max overpower. We do want this ball to gain as much distance as possible without obviously getting stuck into the rough or into the sand. The thing that we're looking for is to get around 410 plus. And that is what I'm at least looking for. Based by then I can bounce over the sand pretty easily in a crosswind or a tailwind for the second shot. But have in mind that this is a very difficult par 5. And this is not going to be a par 5 where you just go in and hey, you're gonna get an eagle. I would say if you make eagles consistently on this course, no matter what type of wind, you're going to see yourself win this one. Not maybe every single time, but a lot more times than you're gonna lose. If you do have a crosswind coming right to left, take off a little curl, but you need a little bit of curl to get with the wind there as well. Headwind, we also go full blast overpower, and in tailwind we're gonna in headwind we're gonna watch a little bit later. In tailwind we're going to reduce the topspin and just go with like 4 or 5 topspin and still go with max overpower. Second shot, we're going to bounce over the sand here. Even though we aren't really in the position for that, we are still going to try to do so with no elevation included. So it's a maximum distance with nothing extra with Cataclysm level 7 or any other Cataclysm you're having. Max overpower 2 left spin is because if I do use top spin and bouncing over the bunker, I will be rolling into the rough or into the sand on the back end here. So we need to take off the top spin and just to get the ball over there to the fairway or to the fringe in any form and get it there and then to claim the eagle. If you do not have the distance there, or let's say like this, you want to go for the green, you have topspin, you can roll on the left hand side of that bunker, but that's going to be extremely difficult. Now, what do we do if we do have a headwind then? We kind of have to do the same type of way here, because if we're going to reach for the green in 2, we need to get this ball to roll in between the rough and the sand areas here, which we're gonna try to do. Approximately the same curl as we had on crosswind, like 75%, max topspin, max left spin and max overpower. And then you can see we didn't get the roll at all, and we will not be able to in that case reach for the green in 2. Sure, now we do have a tailwind and I can use my topspin trying to roll through the rough up to the green, but I personally rather want to lay up and have a wedge or have a short iron in a very close distance towards the pin instead of risking going into the rough or into the sand, because I personally don't like the hazards and I do not play well from there. But that is a personal thing you will have to decide. You can go full topspin and then try to get it in between the bunkers on the left and the bunker in the center, and that's going to be obviously very difficult. Or you're gonna lay up as we're doing here if you want to take this route where you feel more comfortable with your wedge or your short iron. So getting it up here, and now I'm going to go with my short iron for a dunk. So in the end you can see we are just going to be in minimum distance. And the third shot here, I'm actually playing with an uphill adjustment. So minus 10% is what I'm playing this one here. And have that in mind that I haven't written out the elevation on the third shot in the info box. The reason I do so, it's because the third shot is not going to happen that often. But when you do have a headwind from the start, it's going to most likely happen more than it's going to not happen. So just have that in mind, minus 10%. Aiming a little bit too too straight on the pin there. We need to aim a little bit further back down. But in the end, this is a difficult par 5. As I said before, if you do make an eagle on this one with whatever wind you're going to have, you're going to have a much easier time getting some free wins on this tough par 5. In the end here, everyone, don't forget to subscribe to Patreon to get the text guides for tour number 12, the Ridge and Links, and this was hole number 3 of the Glenmonarch Estate. Good luck on tour number 12.